So before you run any ads, especially if you're a beginner, but this super duper applies to you if you're advanced and you actually do something that takes investment, you have to do this. This is going to guarantee that when you actually start to spend money on ads, it will work. It will give you a basically green light to actually start running ads for your business and know that they will work and you can scale them to the moon without you investing any money, effort, or time. And the reason you want to know this is because 90% of people, not just beginners, but advanced people all the way to me, if you don't do this, you are going to launch ads, you're going to make a new product, you're going to launch a new business. This is where it gets really nasty if you're just launching businesses without doing this. You're going to lose so much money. And then you put it up on advertising and it doesn't work. For example, I made a supplement company back in the day. I made a whole webinar from it. I invested into the products, the manufacturing, the whole shebang. And then I launched ads and it didn't sell well at all. It was like selling old teeth. And if you don't know, I don't know if you ever tried to sell old teeth via ads. It doesn't work. I don't know why the market's not there. Maybe it's just I'm before my time. In 2025, selling old people's teeth, gonna be crispy. But for real, you just need to do this one thing and this will fix all of it. It is called baking muffins. So what does this mean and how does this apply to your business? So baking muffins means making as little as you can to test whether a business or product idea works. So like all these videos, I try to keep these short. So if you want to see the actual YouTube ad scripts I use for this, how I test the ads for this on Facebook, the funnels I like to use, these will all be linked at the end of this video. And unlike other channels, I don't have some course to sell you because I've already made a comical amount of money actually doing this. So you can just sit back, relax, and take your skeptical glasses off. So what does this involve? Well, let me just give you a situation how I could have determined whether that e-commerce business that I made would have worked or not. So I made all these supplements, these biohacking supplements and whatnot. I made a big old webinar for them, all the manufacturing, everything. You know what I could have done instead of investing all that money, time, and effort? I could have just made the sales page and then the first graphics for the ads and website, and then just made an e-commerce store and then ran ads to that e-commerce store without having a product. Just made the big old page and then the pitch and everything. In fact, I could have skipped the pitch and just made a basic e-commerce store and see if that even gets traction. But I know what you're thinking.
But Alex, what if they come to the store and buy?
Well, right before they buy, I could have just not accepted their credit card and I could have counted that as a conversion. Wait, what am I saying here? Am I saying run traffic to websites that don't actually have a product on them? Run traffic to pages that sell products that don't actually exist and don't collect money? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying here. Why? Let me explain. So look, the most damaging thing you can ever do in business is spend a month making a product, making all this stuff without confirming the market actually wants it, or most importantly, that it will sell from ads. See, a few videos ago, I talked about how to build your business around what the market wants in terms of advertising. How easy is it to advertise to your customer? How unique is your product to get it to your customer? And how easily will you be able to run ads at a high profit margin because you are targeting or running ads in a way that is highly profitable. You design the business for ads. But before we even go and design a business, we don't want to spend months and tens of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars or $500s of dollars. I don't know what range of business you're in, making a product and all these things, and then it goes to ads and it doesn't work. What is so much easier to do is you make the pitch or the product offering without ever doing anything else. So for example, let's imagine I went and just made an e-commerce website selling a protein powder. Let's say I have an idea or a spin for protein powder and I want to see if it works. What I can do is I can make a simple one-page or mostly empty website. We don't want to put a ton of time into this. Maybe we have a home page and then just the product page selling it. I'm assuming at this point you've been to an e-commerce website where they sell protein powder or something like that. We put the whole pitch, we put an image of the product on the page, we have everything that we use to sell, and then what we do is we send traffic to that page. And if it doesn't convert, we assume, hey, this product sucks. People don't actually want this. And what we start doing is we start then running traffic to different variations of our idea. So let's say we have a protein powder that has vegetables thrown to it. And then we have a protein powder that increases your IQ. And then let's say we have a protein powder that improves your skin. I don't know. Okay. And so what we do is instead of going and making a formulation or building a business around all three of those products, what we're instead going to do is we're going to run traffic to the page. And the person will go through the site just like any other site. Say we're using Shopify in this example right here. We can build the entire website up into the cart checkout. We can even take the person's credit card and payment information and then just refund them instantly. or not take the payments at all. And if you take payments while doing this, you are a stage 5 poo-poo head, and I'm not suggesting doing that. What we want to do is we want to say, hey, if I spend $100 on ads right here, how much money will I make back? And very quickly we'll see, oh wait, this product is actually clicking and advertising. This product is something that people are actually buying. And so we start running traffic to these pages. And of course, we're going to lose money doing this, but not as much money and time as we would have lost if we launched the entire business and it didn't work. And then what we're going to quickly do is we're going to have the market tell us what variation 1, variation 2, variation 3, or even confirm the entire business model altogether. They're going to tell us what they're looking for. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and start actually building the product and making the advertising for this. See, what a lot of people do is they make the entire product, business, advertising funnels, everything before even testing if the market wants it. That is like baking an entire wedding cake without tasting what it tastes like. It's like baking an entire wedding cake without checking if people actually want it. Instead, what do people do when they're baking wedding cakes for weddings? They make dozens and dozens of little cupcakes, and then they give this to the person who's having the wedding. And they say, which cupcake do you like the most? And they go, this cupcake. And then they make the entire wedding cake. This is what we are doing with ads. So, for example, what could I have done better when I was launching my SaaS companies like Hyros and my original autoresponders and other SaaS companies? Well, a lot of times I'd launch a SaaS company and the product would fall flat. And I'd be like, oh, this doesn't work from ads. I wish I just hadn't invested hundreds of thousands of dollars to see if this works or not. What I could have instead done is made maybe just a sales page for the software and then a call booking page, and then had, when it started getting calls, start actually doing the calls. And then at the end of the call say, hey, by the way, this product isn't here yet, but you can get on the wait list and I can contact you when it's here. This would have saved me bazillions of dollars in time, because I can get this entire process right here done in about 2 days and see what SaaS product will actually get me calls or customers coming in. Same can be done in e-commerce. Same can be done with virtually anything. I could have made a mock software or a video of a software that doesn't exist. I could have just had the UI put together and then the video running the product, but it's really just a scripted video of me running something that looks like the product, but it's not actually here. And then see how people respond to that, run ads to that. You can even also use this when gathering feedback and initial feedback on your product as well. Always do this. Because again, what we want to do is we want to build businesses based around what will work in advertising. What's going to work easily in advertising so that we can scale it really far. And if we want to see what's going to do that without going investing tons of time and tons of money, we can go and make little muffins or empty businesses that don't actually sell anything but look like they sell something, and then see how the market responds to that first. When we see a powerful response, then we take everything down. We take the magic lightning that we just discovered, then we bottle that up, then we make the product, and then we go berserk with the ads. And that's how you're going to almost guarantee that your ads will work day one. So that being said, if you actually want to see how to run the ads, I have my entire ad script, everything I do in video ads right here. You want to see how to actually grow this business and actually find the best advertising for it once you kick it off, once you take it from the fake empty product to a real product. This is right here. And you want to see, in my opinion, the best ad funnel or the best way to sell a product. Well, that's, oh my gosh, this is confusing where I point at. It's somewhere on this video. Popped up on the screen right here. I have nothing else to tell you. I'll see you in the next video.